What's going on, family? This is Infinite in with another video. This video is more of a personal vid. You know what I'm saying? Damn. It's a personal vid, man, and it's like to recap, a situation that happened on my daughter's birthday. Now, I talked to a couple people, and I kind of got like the same reaction, advice, or the same thing that would have somebody say, "Hey, this should have happened," and all this. And it was, she might have not really understood the magnitude, but then again, no, fuck that. She did understand the magnitude because she know who I am. She know who I am. She know how I am, and she know exactly how I love my kids, and know that I don't fuck around when it comes to my kids. So, for somebody who says and claims that they love you and they know you and all this and all that, you mean to tell me that you didn't think it was an issue to you don't think it was an issue inviting a man that I don't know like that to our daughter's birthday party, and everything was gonna be cool? To me, for one, that was disrespectful. It wasn't only disrespectful to me as the father of her, it wasn't respectful to her having another man around and her seeing her dad act a certain way because of the situation. It was disrespectful to your daughters, the ones you supposed to be setting examples for as young women, young ladies. So the example that you setting for your own daughters, they'll remember that. And it'll be, I ain't gonna say your fault, but it'll be something on you if they take what they see their mom do and mimic exactly what the fuck their mom do. Okay, I'm gonna jump here, I'm gonna jump there, I'm gonna jump to this person. Because this ain't the first time that they didn't seen seen their mother jumping, in the pogo stick. You feel what I'm saying? So, that being said, and black woman, you disrespected yourself. Because you got outsiders, you got other people looking at the situation, might not be saying shit to you, but looking at the situation like, that's the first thing. Second thing, I don't understand how a person that want to be cordial and mature and adult about handling situations, but then you go off like a scared little girl, and instead of disclosing certain information, you decided to withhold information, which to me was a bitch move. Flat out. You gotta be grown women about your stuff. Just like us men are, but black men, we gotta man up to our shit too. But when a person makes you feel like, oh, it's all your fault, or because you did this, that, and the third, this is right. You may be justified in your actions, but it doesn't make it right. So in return, because it isn't right, you will receive karma for that because of the energy you putting out and the decisions that you're making. Because I'm reaping what I sow, negative energy, so I know this from experience. So the whole situation it's fucked up, but at the same time, I have a positive mindset about it because I'm not gonna let somebody's dumbass, immature decisions fuck up my aura. Because if you're gonna sit up here and say this and say that, as far as, oh, I wanna be cool, I wanna be calm, I don't want no drama and this and that and the third, but you putting a man in a situation where drama could get started, and you're putting somebody else in a very dangerous situation. Because you're allowing, or you are in control of who you bring around your kids in the situation. So you bringing somebody around another man's kids who love their kids to death, willing to die and kill for their kids. You're making that, that person have to consider certain things, and it's just a thought. But at the same time, certain things could be done to alleviate the situation. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go into detail. But I'm saying this. The same recklessness that's going on with you just allowing somebody to be around your kids whom you haven't been around in at least 6-7 years. Not only is it reckless, it's irresponsible, it's childish, it's immature, it's petty, it's weak. All of that. All of that. Because I seen you as somebody being stronger than that. That's what I fell in love with. But then to see your weakness at a certain level, it's like I can't depend on this person in my weakest times to be strong for me, because even in a situation that's big but it can be handled a certain way, you still decide to go about it as an immature little girl and not a grown-ass woman as you claim to be. Thirdly, the lameness, the people you decide to be around, the people you decide to bring around your kids and mine, it doesn't make any sense. Because you know and I know, we know. Like, you can do better. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. You can do better. Because the weak, pussy, punk bitch vibe that I got from your, friend and all this and all that, it's sad. It's sad, but at the same time, it's funny, because then you have this person acting and putting on a certain facade, and I see through that shit, because neither you nor him know what I'm on spiritually, and you don't know everything that's going on, everything you're deciding to do, everything. I'm vibing off of everything, and I'm smarter than what I look. I'm more spiritual than what I look. Like I said, you don't know what I'm on, so tread lightly. Yeah, that's kind of like my piece. I mean, oh, hey, booba. That's like my piece, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's a lot more that I gotta say, but I had to just do a real quick vid about just my second thoughts about it, because I talked about how I dealt with the situation, but how it made me feel. It really made me feel like this person was trying to attack my heart, because the situation, it was my daughter's birthday, third birthday at that, 3. It's very significant. My daughter's birthday at that, and you put me in an uncomfortable situation where I couldn't even fully enjoy my daughter's birthday. How rude, how disrespectful, how shallow, how weak of you. And it's like, people like that, you don't really need around you, because all they're going to do is bring you down, because they're operating at a certain lower vibrational frequency, to where if you allow them to, you can let their fucked up energy, you can let what they do affect you and bring your energy down to their level. It's like people that are placed in your life to steal your energy. And there is people assigned to you that are, around to take and feed off your energy and drain you of your energy, of your life source. Don't let them do it. I don't give a fuck if it's family, somebody you love. Don't let nobody suck your life force out of you, your energy, your positivity, because of their ignorance, because of their weakness. Because it's some weak shit. Very weak. It's to the point where it's like, oh, well, No disrespect to my black women at all. But I think too, like they, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say the women is the weaker vessel, but at the same time, some women wear that title like a motherfucker. All damsel in distress and oh, I did this because you did that, so that justifies what the fuck I did and it makes it right. Like, no, it doesn't. You still have to, in your mind and your consciousness, you still got to make the decision how you gonna react off of somebody else. Even if I was the one that made a fucked up decision, you ultimately had the power within yourself how you was gonna handle the situation, how you was gonna react. And you react to it in an emotional, little girl, weak way. But yeah, man, I'll probably do a part 3 vid, something more extensive. But you know, that's my piece. Everything is cool. You know, there's nothing wrong with venting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my other video, like there's nothing wrong with venting. Because suppression, when you suppress things, turn into depression. As long as I'm not putting no negative energy in the atmosphere, everything is cool. I'm venting. I'm expressing my thoughts. I'm expressing my emotions. Like I said, it'll be a part 3 vid. Basically, how to handle uncomfortable situations and not let nobody touch your crown. Infinite. Out. Peace, love, and positivity. Bye, fam.